warm welcome to all attending the REHIS 2020 Awards. While the awards are being held virtually this year due to current circumstances, our award winners are still receiving the recognition they rightly deserved, just a bit differently. I had hoped that we would be in a position to hold a live event when we first postponed the annual forum, but as we're finding, this is not the way of 2020. Before we start the annual presentation of awards, I would like to acknowledge the support and encouragement our award winners have received from family, friends, work colleagues, academic, tutors and trainers alike. I also want to thank the Institute staff, council members and others for enabling us to hold today's event, along with the very generous sponsorship of the Springer family of the Highfield Awards. The first award to be presented today is the Meritorious Endeavours in Environmental Health. This award is presented annually to either an individual or organisation who has significantly contributed to the improvement and protection of health and well-being in Scotland and or overseas. I am delighted to announce that the recipient of the Meritorious Endeavours in Environmental Health Award for 2020 is Louise Taggart. Louise has become a very well-known health and safety motivational speaker who, with Michael's story, has spoken all around the UK and even at a REHIS event in 2018. And more recently, late last year, she spoke in Australia. Those who have heard Louise speak know our message is very powerful. What makes it so strong is that she's speaking from personal experience. This is the tragic loss of her brother in a preventable workplace accident in 2005. Louise tells us that she speaks about her brother's story to stop others from dying needlessly the way he has and to stop other families from going through the same pain and suffering that Louise and her family experienced. Louise left her job as a lawyer at a top firm to help the Scottish Hazards achieve charitable status. Scottish Hazards provides a health and safety advice centre for workers. Louise also works with the national campaign network FAC, Families Against Corporate Killers, which provides advice and support to families who have lost loved ones. I was delighted to be able to meet Louise in person to present her with her reward.
Hi, I'm delighted today to be able to present the Meritorious Endeavours Award to the 2020 recipient Louise Taggart. Louise was nominated by members of the council late last year in 2019 and unanimously approved by the council earlier in 2020. I'm delighted to give this award to Louise in recognition of her work in promoting health and safety at work. You'll have seen the slides giving the background to Louise's work, and I am heartfelt in presenting this award to Louise.
Thank you. I think you know that I didn't expect this. I don't expect anything like this for doing what I do, but so it's a thanks to all of you for this award. I don't see it as being an award for me, I guess. I see it as maybe being an award for the FACers, the members of Families Against Corporate Killers, who you've seen on the slides, for the members of the Scottish Hazards campaign, now charity, the wider Hazards campaign. It's for all of them. It's the collective endeavours. It's not my own individual endeavours, and it's all building that legacy for Michael that he didn't get to build for himself.
The REHIS President's Award is presented annually to an individual or organisation who has significantly contributed to the improvement and protection of health and well-being in Scotland through their activities in the Institute's community training. The recipient of the 2020 President's Award is Liz Johnson, Hygiene and Food Safety Specialist at McPhee's of Glenbervie. McPhee of Glenbervie is a family-owned food ingredients manufacturer located south of Aberdeen, with a second manufacturing site at Tanachside, Glasgow. McPhee sell a wide range of branded and customised products into the bakery, food manufacturing and food service sectors, both in the UK and internationally. Their product range covers ambient bakery mixes and concentrates, icings, glazes, sweet and savoury sauces, dairy cream alternatives, marinades, soups, toppings, fillings, dips, stuffing, melts and flavoured butters. McPhee has been a REHIS approved training centre since 1996. Liz has been a registered course presenter with the Institute since 2004 and is responsible for the REHIS training at Glenbervie. She delivers food hygiene, elementary and intermediate, and HACCP training, not only to their own staff members, but also associated manufacturers and community participants. Community participants come from groups within the local area of Glenbervie and have included local scout and guide groups, church groups, and community project volunteers. Liz explains that this is an important part of their corporate social responsibility to engage with the local community to raise awareness of the company and industry whilst educating on food hygiene. Liz has been instrumental in developing additional training at McPhee, and they now are delivering elementary and intermediate HACCP courses as well as food hygiene. Liz is an excellent ambassador for the Institute and is currently mentoring 2 staff members who have just been approved as course presenters as they now start to deliver the REHIS courses. She is supporting them to ensure that the highly regarded training programme Liz has implemented is maintained before her pending retirement.
Hello everyone, I'm Jane Sprenger. I founded Highfield with my husband Richard in 1982. I'm delighted to be taking part in this REHIS virtual awards ceremony to recognise the achievement of all of the finalists for 2020. We have worked closely with REHIS for over 35 years to continuously improve food safety and health and safety throughout Scotland. Never have these subjects been more important than now. The knowledge and skills gained whilst attending your REHIS training will be invaluable in managing safety as well as preventing the spread of infection and COVID-19 to your families, friends, colleagues and customers. As food handlers, we know the importance of preventing contamination, high standards of personal hygiene, especially hand washing, and effective cleaning and disinfection. I would like to congratulate all of you for doing so well in the REHIS examinations and trust that you will keep your knowledge updated and implement all that you have learnt. Implementing the highest standards of food safety not only prevents illness and accidents, it also makes good business sense.
A nomination for honorary membership has been received and fully approved and supported by the REHIS Council. Honorary membership of the Institute may be conferred on any member of the Institute of not less than 10 years standing and who has made a distinguished contribution to the field of environmental health or any aspect thereof. The nomination is for Tom Bell. For over 43 years, Tom worked in the field of environmental health, starting as a student EHO in 1976. Tom started his training and qualified and practised environmental health within Edinburgh City Council. He also taught as an honorary fellow at the University of Edinburgh's Department of Public Health Sciences for many years in the 1990s. Tom joined the Institute as a training advisor in April 1998 and then quickly moved to become Director of Professional Development, and then in 2005 was appointed as Chief Executive. Tom has been a member of the Institute since 1983 and held the position of Honorary Treasurer from 1996 to 1998. Tom was awarded a Fellowship of the Institute in 2008. Tom is probably the most recognised nationally and internationally within the environmental health community through his role as Chief Executive of the Institute. Tom's many achievements are simply too numerous for me to go on and list here. However, he has worked tirelessly and guided many elected members of the Institute to promote the charitable objectives of the Institute's Royal Charter. And I know, along with many others, will remember him as our Director of Professional Development. In conferring Tom with an honorary membership, the Institute recognises the many, many years of Tom's commitment and contribution to the field of environmental health.
Thank you to everyone for taking part in today's virtual event, and to Highfield for their sponsorship. Huge congratulations to all of our recipients. I'm sure it has been well worth the wait to receive those awards. Thanks again everyone, stay safe, keep well, and hope to see you soon.